Hi, my name is Chelsea Eileen Houston. My middle name was given to me from my great-grandmother, Eileen. She passed away about 6 years ago. She was a really amazing lady, and I'm very proud to have her name. I was actually born Chelsea Eileen Knowles. And that is because when I was born, they thought my dad was a man named Zachary Knowles, but he was black, and obviously I am not. And so to this day, I still don't know who my father is, but that's all right, because I really don't feel like I've missed out on anything. My name was changed to Houston, and during 3rd grade, I had to go and legally get it changed through the courts. And when I was born actually a month early, and I was a very, very tiny baby with a lot of problems. I was put in an incubator, and I had to be fed through a hose through my nose into my stomach because I couldn't swallow. It wasn't developed yet, and they weren't sure if I was going to survive or not, but obviously I pulled through. So. And these are some pictures of me when I was younger. This was the youngest picture I could find of me. And when I was younger, I was a real ham. My aunt is like a photographer, and so she took all these pictures of me posing in different ways, and I've always been kind of theatrical and big motions, and so I really love these pictures because I feel like that really shows that. I feel like I've had a really good childhood. I love my family to death. I have lived with my grandparents since I was a month old because my mom has had a lot of problems. She is a really loving, caring person, but she has a learning disability and bipolar disorder, and so she doesn't really have the maturity she needs to be a mother. And so I've lived with my grandparents since I was a month old. This is my mom. Her name is Lori. She's a very nice lady, and I love her to death. I see her probably about once a week. But my rock has always been my Grandma Carol and my Grandpa Carl. They are awesome. I wouldn't be where I am today without them. This picture isn't showing up for some reason.
Looks like you censored it.
I don't know what happened. But it shows a woman and a man named Tammy and Craig. They are second parents to me, and even though they're not family, I feel they are some of my closest family. This is my Aunt Terry. She is beautiful. I love her. My crazy cousin Jade. My sister LaShawn. My little cousin Cam. These are probably the people in my family that I am closest to, and without them, I wouldn't know what to do. This thing is all messed up. Keep going.
It's chugging. It's chugging.
All right. My friends are also a huge, huge part of my life. I have a ton of friends that, if I don't have enough time to list them all, but but these two girls are my best friends, Amanda and Jenna. We are absolutely crazy. We go and do anything you can imagine, and we look like complete idiots, but we have the best time doing it. Click here. We have what we call some VA Sundays, where we dress up like fools and walk around town, go into Walmart. This time Courtney joined us, and it was really fun. We dressed up as trees, and we walked around Walmart and took pictures. And we had a guy come up and actually ask to take a picture of us because he thought it was just so funny.
Did you like go over to the outdoor section and stand amongst the trees or anything? And just
Yeah, go back.
I thought that was the far right.
Yeah,
That's
what we did.
Wow.
And this is actually my favorite picture we took because I was rushing to get into the picture, and it kind of looks like
Blurry, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a cover for like a movie like Predator, you know, like where a person's like monsters coming through the woods to get them, kind of thing. And these are some of my interests. Choir is huge in my life. I am constantly singing, doing something that has to do with choir. Mrs. Peasley is one of my biggest inspirations. She is so strong, and I look up to her a lot. We went on some trips with the choir. We went to Missouri, and I have hundreds of pictures I took, but these are just a few. We went to a beautiful cave. We went to St. Louis, Missouri, and Branson, Missouri. We got to see the arch in St. Louis, and it was just an awesome experience. We got to sing with the Dixie Stampede. We got to be the opening act, and it was awesome.
Come on.
All right, and then the other trip we went on was to New York City. I loved New York City. I want to live there for at least a couple years during my life. I just fell in love with the city. We went and saw the Statue of Liberty. We went to the Apollo Theater, and my ensemble got to sing on the stage of the Apollo Theater, and it was really, really awesome. We saw Ground Zero, where 9/11 occurred. It was really cool. We got to go and see Phantom of the Opera on Broadway, and that is one of my favorite memories from there. This is the program from the performance in my ticket. I fell in love with it. Most people when they walk out of a performance goes, that was an awesome performance. I walk out of it going, I want to be in a performance like that. Go ahead. This was not with the choir. This was a trip that me and Amanda went on the summer between freshman and sophomore year. And our group consisted of Travis Chamberlain, Phil Schaefer, PJ Gillum, Amanda, and me. And it was so much fun. The first week we saw every national park in North and South Dakota. We saw Mount Rushmore, right there, and Crazy Horse Memorial. We went into Wind Cave and just numerous others that were awesome. And then the second week we were there, we actually did a dinosaur day. And the first day, we thought we were going to die because it was 100 degrees out, and we had to dig with shovels, like back-breaking work, like digging a ditch practically for like 8 hours. It was horrible.